So yeah, right now in Ohio, at least where I live at, it's snowing and cold outside. So I'm definitely not gonna be doing any skating outside, and just due to stuff I've got going on, I'm not gonna be able to travel out anywhere to go skate either, like indoor parks wise. So this video is going to be me just heading back into my basement again. Now, I still have a couple months to try to complete that challenge that I set for myself again, and I don't expect to get a trick for it in my basement. I'd be very surprised if I did, but mainly, I just want to go down there and skate and kind of get my legs moving a little bit so I'm not rusty. But we're going to go down there, have some fun, and see what I can get into and what I can come up with, and hopefully get some cool shit along the way. All right, before I go back inside and go down to my basement, I actually wanted to show you guys something really quick. So, I got a bunch of Punisher decks that I've skated that I can just hold on to just in case something happens and I run out of fresh decks and I just want to keep skating. I can just throw one of these together really quick and keep riding. They're not like snapped or anything. They just kind of were worn down and I just didn't feel safe using them anymore. But I still hold on to them because I know they can be skated. But I'm actually going to use my last setup that I had and throw these wheels on them, because I'm actually thinking about using this as a board to try dark slides on. And you can kind of see I've already started cutting the grip a little bit. I got to figure out a better way to do it for the rest of the way because I want to do it on both sides. But yeah, because I'm not going to really use this board anymore. I was going to use it just as like a throwaway for like if I'm skating like a super crusty spot, like that's really dirty or it's wet, something along those lines. But ultimately I decided I'm going to try to learn a dark slide for my challenge with this board. So I'm going to finish cutting the grip off at some point. And that's, I don't know what the best way to do that is, but I'm thinking like that deep into the, like that deep going this way and going from bolt to bolt and do it on both sides. I might even do the top of the board too, just in case I decide to do it like on a ledge. So that way like the nose or tail can like slide along the ledge better, like across the top. But yeah, it's an idea, but I'm definitely looking forward to trying that. And I don't know what I'm going to do it on yet or where I'm going to go to try it. I just know I want to use this board to try to do a dark slide and incorporate that into my challenge. But got my tripod here, got my newer Punisher set up here, and I just gotta move some shit so we can go down to my basement and see what we can get. I'll make the trek into my basement here. I gotta get all my lights on. And I'm not sure what we're gonna try today, honestly, because everything's still kind of sitting here from when I last skated down here, which was that last video that got over 1,000 views. So I haven't changed anything since then, but obviously there's not a lot of space down here, so there's not too much I'm gonna really be able to do. As far as like new ideas, I'm kind of limited. But I do know at some point, one of my goals, let me move this because I don't want to have her in the frame. At some point, this is gonna get finished, because 100% I want to start making fingerboarding videos to add into this channel too for fun. Like those ones won't be as frequent, but I do want to sprinkle some in every once in a while just to kind of mix it up a little bit. But yeah, this thing's been sitting down here for so long, and this is as far as I've gotten with it. And I can tell this thing's gonna be super fun to use. I just gotta get it finished. But yeah, we're gonna roll around down here and see what feels right and what I can do. So far in 2024, I haven't done a lot of skating. My last session was the last video I uploaded with skating, where I went to that indoor park and I did like 3 different tricks for my challenge. And I had one session after that that might have been like a week later, but I didn't sleep right the night before that. And I just felt really out of it and tired and just exhausted. So I was skating like shit and couldn't get anything. I almost had at least 2 new tricks for the challenge in that session too, but I couldn't get anything filmed. I just didn't want to film just constant falls with nothing to show, like even warm-up stuff, because some of the basic shit wasn't even working. Like it was one of those kind of days where you're just feeling really off and your tricks don't want to work for you. So I just ended up not making any videos of that. But so yeah, I haven't really skated in 2 weeks, 3 weeks actually, because that last session was shit. But we're gonna see what we can do. I want to at least roll around and get my legs moving. But if I come up with anything to do down here, we're gonna film it and do it. The odds of anything being for my challenge is slim to none, but who knows. But let's get into the session and see what we can do. but I don't remember if I've ever actually done that going to fakie. I might have tried it before, but I just don't remember, so I want to at least do it once today. I just completely missed. I think I had a wheel hanging off and that was it. If I could stand like upright more, it might be easier, but it's like by the time I get up there, I gotta duck. Sketchy. Okay, I got one, but I want to do it one more time to see if I can feel a little bit better. I don't know how it looked, I'll look afterwards, but something about it just felt weird. Like, I was kind of like angled. I want to see if I can do it like perfectly crossed over. Alright, so I got this little contraption set up to, I don't know if you want to call this a rail, because it's a parking block just on top of some stuff. But the other thing is I'm going to have to duck because I have this vent that's lower than the ceiling. So I want to see if I can at least front board after this point, because it's going to be challenging with that being right above it. Because like right here, I can't go up anymore, so I'm going to try at least front board it a little bit. That is scary to do on this. Oh my god. It's not too bad now that I've tried a few of them, but it's still like in the back of my mind, trying to make sure I keep myself like almost in a ball when I go to pop on so I don't hit my head on that. Because it's so low that even just on the ground, I can't stand up straight, otherwise I'm gonna hit that. Like that's how low it actually is, so I have to crouch to do this. Oh, it was right there. Alright, so just to give you an idea of how hard that was for me. So I'm 5'7", and the beams are like a few, like maybe 6-7 inches above my head. But then there's this vent right here, where literally right here, it's touching my forehead. Like I'm not even joking. Like that's where it's hitting on me. So yeah, trying to duck around that thing. Like once I did a couple where I like felt what I needed to feel to be able to get on that properly without worrying about hitting this, it was fine. But the first, a couple of initial tries where I didn't know if I was gonna hit that was a little scary. And you can see like right here, like I'm hitting this right now, but like around here is where I got on. So even just standing here, I have to crouch so I don't hit this. Like this is more of a tight space than the rest of the basement, and this is where I chose to set that up. So yeah, I don't think anything for my challenge is gonna happen because one, I haven't gotten a real session in about 3 weeks, even though I skated 2 weeks ago. And I don't know, I'm just not really feeling inspired to try anything super crazy new down here that I'd be able to accomplish. And I still feel a little bit off from not skating that long. So I think the last thing we're gonna do, I did a couple tries before this and I shot out, but I think I'm gonna try to do a little bit of like a back blunt on this. Not like a slappy trick, but I just wanna pop and do like a little bit of a back blunt on this. And then that'll probably be the last trick I do for this video. But either way, it's a fun session. I wanted to just throw another skating video up because I haven't gotten to really do anything like that in a minute. So yeah, let's get this trick and then we'll call it. I want to stall, but I want to slide it. I like how I had two that slid out of me, like shot out, and now they're sticking. A little bit, but not enough. I don't know why they're sticking. It's like, I can feel it, like it'll slide. Wow, that one actually went. I'm gonna get a different angle real quick. Dude, why are they sticking so bad? Stall. I'm not asking for a lot, I just want to slide a little bit. A little better. Can I do a little more? Alright. I think that was okay, but for good measure, I want to try to get one more. Damn it. I think that was it. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna get a better one, at least not right now. But I did land like 3 of them, and I think the last 2 of them might have been okay. But before I do anything else, because one of those last tries, I actually punched the vent with my hand on accident when I moved my hand up. So I'm done. Alright guys, well that's going to wrap it up for this video. That was a fun little session, and like I anticipated, I wasn't going to be able to get anything for my challenge down here. But I felt confident in what I did. I mean, it's not the most amazing tricks in the world, and if this was anywhere else you guys probably would have even seen me film half of this shit, but it's a lot harder to skate down here if you've never been down here, which none of my friends have like came to my house and skated, so they don't know how sketchy like my backyard stuff can be, or how small this basement really is. So it might not seem like it, but it's a lot harder to skate down here than you think. So some of these basic things I've done in this video and my previous video down here, it's not as easy as it looks. Even though like anywhere else, it would have been like 1-2 tries max. But it was a fun time overall though, and I'm glad I got to bring you guys along with me. Let you check out another session down here. And before we end this, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and then also thank you to Punisher Skateboards for being the greatest sponsor that I've ever had. And I'm not just saying it to say that, like these guys are truly fucking awesome. And they do have really good quality boards too, and I'm also using their trucks as well. So if you do want to check them out at all, go to punisherskateboards.com and enter the discount code BESKATE. Right now that'll get you 15% off any purchase you want. So whether it's a board, trucks, you can even get any kind of shirts. They've got a bunch of different shit. It's all legit. I've personally skated everything that they have, and it's amazing. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much, and we will catch up in the next video. Whether it's skateboarding related, games, whatever it is, we're gonna have a good time. So see you guys then.